It's pretty common that aftermarket headers for performance applications don't fit quite right, and you have to do modifications to the header, or as they call it, clearancing, which basically means people have actually modified their frame so that the headers fit better. I don't think you should have to do that, so we are doing some fitment tests on our products and working with our factory to make modifications so that this product fits better and it will be more of a direct bolt-on without having to make modifications to the header or your frame.
Currently, these headers were made to fit on two-wheel drive C10s, 73 to 87, but with the modifications that we're making to the product, we want to be able to use them on the 73 to 87 four-wheel drive K10s as well.
This is the first style of crossmember and engine mount brackets for the LS swap that we're using, and it doesn't position the engine optimally, but it's a very common setup. And as you can see, we have frame contact right there, and that's without the flange being bolted up properly there, because it won't bolt up. You can see our contact right there. The whole thing needs to be positioned this way, half an inch, so all the tubes need a little bit different bends. And on this side, you have the same thing going on. We do have a little bit of contact right there. You can see how much clearance we have there, about half an inch here between the transmission bell housing and the header. So we could just tip the whole thing in a quarter of an inch this way, tighter bends on the top, and it would help us to make these work on a greater variety of vehicles. All right, here's our spot of interference on the driver's side, so the left side. We're contacting the frame right here. So again, this whole thing could just be moved in. So these angles here probably need to be a little bit sharper. Here's a look at the passenger side from the top. Probably 12 millimeters of clearance there. But if we could just move it in half that distance so that we had clearance there, that would be beautiful.